How's it going, guys? Artomox here, and today I'm bringing you a Graves mid early game explanation. If you like this type of content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what champions you like to, do you want me to play next, and what topics you want me to cover next, so that we can keep going. All right. So in this video, we're going to be talking about early game. You know, guys, that as a jungler, the early game is going to be a very important part in terms of the preparation for that mid game snowball, right? So in order for us to be able to do that, we have to identify the different advantages that we could be getting easily on the map. Obviously, there are some ways to get difficult advantages, like, you know, for example, ganking lanes that have no setup and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you want to make your life easier, so you're going to be identifying which people do not have escapes and which people can set you up. For example, as you can see here, it's going to be a Cyan versus a Urgot. Urgot tends to have an escape. This tends to be like an inting Cyan, so at the end of the day, you know, we can keep an eye out on it, but it's not the lane that we're going to be focusing on. Obviously, Swain does have setup, but Ashkan is very slippery, has a lot of escapes, so this is a lane that we're going to keep an eye on, but it's not that we're going to be actively ganking unless there's an opportunity coming up. And then, as you can see, Jhin versus Sereth. Jhin Sereth versus Samira Paik. At this lane, though, these two peoples have no escapes, and you have good setup with Samira and Paik, so that clears the decision that we're going to be playing around bot lane. We're going to keep an eye out on mid lane, and we're going to keep an eye out on top lane. So with that plan in mind, we're going to start red, and then we're going to start pathing bot side so that we can actually start doing stuff easily and start getting our own lead. So right here, as you guys can see, I'm gonna start doing my red, I'm gonna do my Krugs, I'm gonna do my Raptors, and obviously once you hit level 3, you have to make sure to understand what you want to be doing. Right here, obviously, since we already knew this guy got first blooded and it's completely fine, this guy's still half HP, we could potentially do something around there, but then again, it's an Urgot, we're not looking too much for it. Right here, this guy's overextending. We kind of want to put some pressure in, even though it's kind of bad when you give away your information as a jungler, but usually you want to set up some pressure so that this guy has an easy time farming and doesn't get harassed while doing it. But then again, this is going to be an action, and either way we have to go from Raptors to our Wolves. But then again, even if you're giving away your information and now everybody knows where will you be going, you know, exerting this pressure is not horrible. So right here, obviously, this guy is very slippery. I'm gonna go as if I'm going this way, because at the end of the day, they think that I could be going there, but then I'm actually going to go all the way down. It's just a mind trick, just to, you know, avoid the fact that they know where I'm going. So I'm just gonna start doing my Wolves, and at that time I'm actually watching this. So this is a pretty easily gankable lane, but then again, my teammates are not ready for me to gank because they cannot help. And remember that the only reason why we're ganking bottom is because we have setup, but then if they're dying and they have no setup, there's nothing we can actually do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to make something happen over here. Obviously, Lee Sin shows up, everybody shows up, and it's like, okay guys, you know, do as you please. I'm just gonna go ahead and back, get my double longsword, because I'm assuming that they got control of this Scuttle Crab. I'm gonna go ahead and back and get my double longsword and then keep it moving. Obviously, you always want to keep it moving. I see the Scuttle Crab, I definitely want to see that, but obviously we're not gonna let this go. This is something that has to be done immediately, so that is exactly where I'm gonna go for. Boom, immediately from base. I don't really care about anything else. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that up and go back to farming. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Scuttle Crab, gonna go ahead and take the Raptors. Lee Sin shows up, I try to like stop that, but then again, it's kind of a doom case, so it doesn't really matter. Swain back, I kind of want to hold the wave right here, but then again, Swain doesn't want to get pushed back, because if he does, Akshan can roam, and then I don't want that. And not just that, but then he can get harassed on. I'm gonna do my Raptors, I'm gonna do my Wolves. And at that time, I'm seeing that this is happening. This is looking decent because Swain wanted to get that roam in, so it's like, okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Grump right here. I was thinking about clearing this wave because I never expected everyone to go there, but then again, I'm gonna be going down because I have to react to this. I'm gonna throw in that, and right here we potentially get almost outplayed, but we didn't, so it was okay. Now immediately I need to start thinking, okay, what do I want to do? I kind of want to back because I need to make sure to back up in time and then be back towards my camps. Obviously, you have to be thinking about what you want to be doing immediately. But then again, I'm feeling, you know, I have a feeling in my heart that these people want to go crazy. These people want to start doing crazy things. So I kind of want to stay a little bit longer here, see if there's anything I can do. Obviously, there will be something that I can do right here. I'm gonna back again, but then again, this guy gets caught up. Boom, boom. Thank you very much for that free kill. And then after that, I'm gonna help him push because Samira is dead either way. And, you know, she's been kind of trolling. She's been kind of like doing some weird stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, do this cuddle crab. I feel kind of safe because I know that Lee Sin is low. So now I'm gonna finish up my back. So I'm gonna start building my shield bow. Obviously, I love lethality builds, but then again, I love shield bow builds. I like the attack speed on Graves. So sometimes I like to go shield bow collector into crit, or sometimes I like to go shield bow collector into more lethality, but usually I get that attack speed first. But that's just a personal opinion though. So right here, obviously they're trying to go against Swain, and it's like, okay, I'm right here to protect you. I see this Lee Sin because this is warded, and then again they kind of want to go in like that. Boom, we kill the Lee Sin. He's gonna flash for it. We're gonna go ahead and kill the action. And then we're gonna go ahead and push mid lane again. Immediate movement, immediate like everything. Everything needs to be accordingly. And one of the biggest important things is the awareness. When you have awareness, you can participate in all of these things, and at the same time, I could be doing so much more. As you can see, you can clearly see the difference here. It's 111 Lee Sin versus 301 me, and 50 CS versus 69 CS. So at the end of the day, I'm being more efficient, I'm ganking more, and I'm doing more stuff on the map just because I am being aware of what's happening. Different from him, which maybe he's just straight up autopiloting, let's say. So he's gonna go for Herald. I definitely identify that because I see this Urgot moving down, and it's like, okay, I have to do something. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to secure that dragon. And again, it's all about that reactionary crossplay that you have to be doing, because you cannot let them do their own things for free. If you do, then everything is gonna go sideways. I know that they're all there. I know that these Raptors are here. Psyonix is exerting a lot of pressure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything from Lee Sin on the bot side. At this point, I don't really care if he takes everything from my top side, because there's a lot of pressure here, and then, you know, this guy has the Herald, so potentially he could be doing that. But at the end of the day, I'm compensating with this. I'm still moving. I'm still like doing all sorts of things, and now I'm in prime position to go for these type of plays where we're just gonna go ahead and get this kill down. So where do I want to get where do I want to go from this from here, sorry. Basically is that awareness will help you basically do whatever you want on every single specific map. At this point, it's 13 minutes. I am 402 101 CS versus 112 62. So I'm basically over 40 CS. I'm 3 kills ahead just because I've been a little bit more aware of the map. I've been able to identify my my opportunities so that I know how to move around the map. Remember guys, this game is not as set in stone as just say, okay, I'm just gonna full clear and then I'm gonna see what to do. No, in the middle of that full clear, there are so many things that are going to be happening that you have to identify, and when you do that, that's when you're going to be able to strike. That's when you're going to amp up those numbers. That's how you're gonna not let your teammates start inting from minute 0, because some people will come to me and they would tell me like, hey, my teammates are dying at minute 0, what do I do? Well, sometimes you're gonna have to let it go, because let's say it's impossible to avoid a death from a minute 0, but if it's like 3 minutes and your mid laner is firing and you decide to do your red buff and then he dies, trust me, that's your fault. So those are things that we need to be focusing on. And at the end of the day, I feel like with awareness, with the right awareness and with the right mechanics, trust me guys, it's so easy to jungle. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cover next, or what champions you guys want me to play next. If there's anything that you guys want me to do with these videos, also let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' ideas. And yeah, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.